It's time to quit while we're ahead. Don't think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe, don't you be like that. I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me, yeah.
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around with me.
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but you You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
You could be around with me.
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. Said, don't you think like that? I will love you endlessly. If you only believe me, don't you think like that? I will love you endlessly. If you only believe in me,
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around with me.
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
Ah, yes! Welcome back, everybody. It feels like it's been years, but it's only been about a week. Hello, everybody! What's good? Welcome back to the Shattuck Neon 500 streams. Unless you were watching Asu's stream, in which case you saw me on there last night, probably, at some point. But that is no longer the case. I am no longer on Asu's stream. I am on my own stream. Hello, John. Hello, Cinta. Good to see you both again. How was your holidays? How'd they go? Did you open any farts in a jar? Feels good to be back at this. I kind of miss this. I have been, a little busy. In case some of you checked the Twitter, you already know what I was doing over the past couple of days when I had nothing to do. But for those who weren't looking at the Twitter, let's jump over here for a hot second. Behold, Ace Attorney. Behold, Checkerboard. My holidays are good, bought 30 food items from Costco last Wednesday. What the fuck? So, I have been busy. I have decided to, for a multitude of reasons, to learn Blender. I started with the donut tutorial, as... Why, though? You know what? It's fine. Where's... Where is this it? Nope, that ain't it. God damn it. You know what? It's fine. We're just gonna have to deal with the fact that it's... Ace Attorney's peeking through. But yes, so, I did this. I made a donut and mug and a couple of plates. I think they turned out half decently. I have also made, Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Where did I put this shit? Where did I put it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay. It's literally the thing labeled GIMP. There. Turn off the color correction. Now you can see it! Behold! I also made this. fuck that little drop in particular. That's all I'm gonna say. But yes, anyone who knows where this, anyone who knows where this is from, hey, good, you get an internet cookie. I then got a little bored and tried to make a Gundam helmet. That was too hard for me, so I made the RX-78 shield instead. It's a little bit of a step up. From the last two, it's a little bit of a step up in proportion. I did that today in like 3 hours. I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's try making the Gundam shield, and yeah. I made it. I think I might enjoy 3D modeling. Don't know if I'll do an entire stream of it, but who knows? That being said, turn this back on. I don't know why I turned that back on, but yes, there we go. So that has been my last little bit when I haven't streamed. I've been eating like there's no tomorrow. Well, joke's on you. There is a tomorrow, and that tomorrow isn't tomorrow, but that tomorrow's today. And guess what we're doing today? Ace Attorney! You thought we weren't. Some of you probably thought I was never coming back. That this hiatus was fucking forever. No, it's only a week. It's only ever a week. Give or take a couple of days. I was tempted to come back on Saturday, but then I was like, no, I think I need a little bit more time off. I think I have earned said break, and then I got into 3D modeling. So you know what? I don't know how much of a break it actually was, but hey. When life gives you a fracture, you break their other leg, as I always say. Don't quote me on that. I will probably go to jail. For various reasons. Ah, yes. The Mason system. Where the fuck were we? Oh, yes. The client. Ah. It's been oh no. Oof. Let's, oh boy. Yup. Rest is necessary. You need to take your time sometimes? Yeah, absolutely. Did I never open this? So this is Trucy's mother. Thalasia. She's pretty. I can picture her on stage with Zach. Yeah, I was thinking on this. Oh, yes, were you? She looks like a down-to-earth type, too. I guess Trucy takes after her. Oh, it stays open now, huh? Well, guess that's all that's there. Yup. Also, now that I've been using Blender, I have come to understand what these grids are actually used for. These are measurements. And when you grow and shrink the object, and not the background, the measurements kind of lose all fucking meaning, but they're a nice stylistic choice. Okay, so let's just end the inquiry for now, because I feel like I remember some bullshit with that. Let's go back to the detention center and see what the fuck we can get out of this motherfucker. Do you remember when Sid don't want to talk using the nail polish? Maybe that's what she used to calm down outside. A hand picture appears. Oh, that... Maybe. Maybe you. Fuck. Right. Yeah, you talked with them. Time to do some psych unlocking. Oh, right, yeah. Whoopsies! You seem to trust his quite like a lot, in fact, because they gave you this stamp.
No, that's not why. They listen to me and solve my problems.
The problems. That keeps her inside all the time?
Don't go outside if you don't want to. That's what they told me. But when I absolutely have to go out, all I had to do was use a good luck charm.
Good luck charm. That's what your client gave you. I think I know what your client might have given you, actually. This is your good luck charm? Oh, right, yes, it's this stamp. This doesn't bring good luck, I don't know what would. Ah, fuck, right, fuck, shit, Okay, right, yep, whoops, made a fucky wucky. Oh, it's a beautiful thing about being totally wrong. Right, okay, I have no fucking idea. Right, I'm at a little bit of a loss. Oh, right, I remember. Yeah, no, it can't be the nail polish because it won't let me pick it up! Let's see if you got anything now. Yo, I know a couple of yours. Let's see if I have all of them. Trick up a sleeve. Flying by the seat of my pants on this one. There must be a path leading somewhere, and that's what I'm gonna find. Ask someone to take a life. That's no longer for this world. That's asking someone to commit murder. Oh yes, our mentor was very fond of dramatic moves. Such dramatic finales. Then Andy got his wish. His life was taken. Oh, what weakness could become so powerful as to coerce someone into committing murder? Phoenix, you got an accent there, buddy. My guess, care to explain? You should live by the word show concept. The flashier, the better. And flashy so often means danger, doesn't it? Yes, listen. You proof of this danger, then show it. Your gun! Why, that's one of ours. Specifically designed for your show, I gather. A single bullet, one shot. What are you suggesting? We are magicians, Mr. Wright, not murderers. I'm not crying murder, Mr. Valiant. I'm crying something far more tragic. An accident. Second Valiant, quick draw shoot 'em. How long has it been since those shots were heard? Was the shoot 'em canceled because someone might get hurt? Well, of course, what other reason could there be? Well, it could have been canceled because if someone had already been hurt. Fascinating, my Faustian foraging friend. But tell me, what can you prove as a single pistol? Well, what would happen if there had been an accident? What if one of your bullets took a life on stage? Oh, the performance of magic is not concerned with what-ifs. It is concerned with precision. Precisely whom do you claim we shot? So I've chosen the right path. But that's Zach Gramarie's wife, Han Trucy's mother. Thaliessa, I believe her name was. Oh, le cousin! But how can you say this? How can you say that she was struck by one of our bullets? Still in denial mode, eh? Thaliessa was at the greatest risk of being shot, and this clearly shows how much danger she was in. Yep. Nope. I don't got it. Okay. Okay. We clearly need... Okay. Before I cheat, let's go back to the Drew studio. Let's see if there's anything I have missed. Because, let's face it, the only thing... It could only be the fucking nail polish! But it's not! It's not the nail polish! For some reason! How? I don't know! You use these gizmos for painting. They're pretty elaborate.
Oh, those. Those aren't for painting, they're for analyzing. Paint composition, age, every conceivable angle.
And tools of the forgery trade, I guess. There's some finished paintings stacked here. They don't look all that bad, really.
I'll sell you one of those for 50 cents.
That's okay. They look kind of heavy.
Oh.
Maybe he needs to work on his sales technique a bit. Paints and pigments are all lined up on the shelves, with some noticeable gaps.
That's embarrassing, but I can't afford all the paints I want. I insist on buying the ones I use with my own money. I can see how you'd want to do that,
That kanji board isn't the magician's logitope?
Nope.
I can see how you'd want to do that, sure.
Perhaps you've heard that you can make any color. As long as you have the 3 primary colors. Well, it's a lie.
Poor guy. What am I even looking at here? What's this painting here?
That's one of mine. It's an illustration for a book. It's not on sale yet, of course, but I thought it might be a good business. As a father, I'd like to be able to put food on my daughter's table.
Not a feeling I know anything about, at least not yet. Paints are scattered all around, probably the ones he's currently using. There's something very artistic about a messy room. Not that this is anything compared to my office. Guess that would make my office a masterpiece. Wow, literally? I don't fucking... Okay. Alright, it's time to cheat. I do, Ace Attorney, Hollow Justice. Spoiler 3 Rockaroo. I don't... Hollow Justice. Resume Brown. Oh my god, get this shit off. No, I don't need to know the history. Just take me to the goddamn search. Please. No, I don't want AI. Oh my god. Turnabout succession. Alright. Jesus, Google. Okay, day 1. Blah, 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 blah. 7 years ago. Trial. The Mason system. Pathless. Select defendant lobby number 2. Yep. Trucy. Unlock conversation. Examine the small furniture. Where's stamp? Yep. Present the notebook page to unlock a new topic. Choose the forger. Prompt to talk to Vera. Remember stamp. Just in talk with the new witness. Remember. The stamp is updated. The new witness will have their own Cyclox for the Magatama. Yeah, okay, wait. Oh! Oh, okay. I didn't... Oh, I'm... apparently... Okay, Alright, you're never gonna believe what I have to do to actually get the nail polish. I have to travel to the future and go to the Borscht Bowl Club. Okay. I wouldn't think this... Why would I ever think to do that? Alright. Sure game. Sure game. Whatever you... I wouldn't have thought that I would just send an item back through time. Why would I think to do that? Okay. Present day Borscht Bowl Club. What the fuck are you? What the fuck? Krista, what are you doing here? I'll be taking my leave now. I still have some work to do back at the office. Oh, I get we're still Phoenix. I guess I'll go back to my piano. Oh, to be honest, it's better when you aren't playing. This frigid culinary dungeon almost feels comfortable. Later then. 2 hours left on my shift. Wonder if we'll get any customers tonight. Do you know who I am? Hey, good to see you again after all these years. You're still wearing pink? Who I am? No, but if you hum it, I can play it. I'm just kidding. Don't do requests. How about a different sort of request? Oh, you see, I play cards. No, customer. I was just hoping someone could come in and save me from my night at the keys. I seek a true competition. I have heard the Borscht Bowl Club is the place for this. Now I see the rumor is true. And... God... Damn it! And this is a friend of yours?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just your friendly neighborhood newsman.
That is not the voice he had. He will not be playing tonight. When his business is finished, I shall send him home. This competition will be between us, no others. The Right Talent Agency represents 2 artists, and I'm number 2. I play piano, well, sort of. It's actually just a front for my real talent, which is playing poker. Don't ask me how I got started. I don't remember. But I'm good. Real good. It didn't take long for the rumors to get around. Go to the Borscht Bowl Club if you want a real game. My guys never lost. People don't come to hear me tickle the ivory, and they come to watch me play cards. Is this a city poker club? No, it's a restaurant. We don't play for high stakes. There's no money involved. But real players carry cash, and they're always thirsty. It's a handy source of income for the club owner. And let's compete. I'll take you to the room. The hideout, yes, but before we go... Yes? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shadi Smith.
Oh, and I'm Brushel, Spike Brushel, news reporter.
Oh, I'm... Oh, no. Phoenix Wright. Huh? You must always look a man in the eye when you make your introductions. You still do not know who I am? Have we met? Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty.
What are you talking about?
I am talking about this.
Mr. Enigmar! The defendant has escaped. Find him, quick. Peter, come on back to the building. What's the trouble? He must not be allowed to escape.
That really was a long time ago for us. You can't be, but you're... Zach Gramery? Oh yes, the reincarnation act of the century. Oh, I pity I only have an audience for one. You. Zach Gramery. This must be a bad dream. In a sense, this guy ruined my life. Oh, you there. We will play soon. Ready the room.
I will be preparing the hideout for you.
Are you really him? The Zach Gramery? Now I am Shady Smith. Remember this. How many years has it been now? 6? In exactly 3 days from now, it will be 7. I caused you so much inconvenience, I fear. Yeah, you could say that. Is she well? Trucy, I mean. She's fine. I've got her working already. Hope you don't mind. I hardly express my gratitude, but you have it. This is why I have come. That and to settle a matter of cards. By which you mean poker? Those eyes, he's serious. I despise losing above all else. And so I have decided I will win tonight, no matter what it takes. I know this guy's type. They're dangerous. Everything about the competition. All else is secondary. Perhaps we should take time to talk before we play. I know you have much to ask. And I do.
Fucking time transitioning court record.
We competed that day 7 years ago, too.
This motherfucker came back to play cards and not to see his baby girl. I know, right?
Ah, yes, you must have been surprised. They called to the detention center out of the blue? 2. 1. Showdown time. I lost. It's only a game of poker. A game I've played for a long time and only lost twice. Who was the first? It was the man I killed, of course. You choose your defensive attorneys by playing poker? Some are hired, others fired. When you compete, you see a man's true nature. You know what I speak of, I know you do. Trucy's power? Trucy. She is in a class all her own. For 7 years I played poker here at the Borscht Bowl Club, and I've never lost once. I'm good, but not that good. I win because whenever there's a big game, I bring in Trucy. And she sends me signals.
Daddy, he's got a good hand. You might have a chance if you act quick. Better call him soon.
Can you tell me what her power is? Judging a person's thoughts by reading their actions is a staple of performance magic. But those of Trucy's line possess a greater skill. Her line? I recall. You were the second man to whom I've lost? Magnific Grammary. That was the first time I learned of this power, as you call it. Wait, so you're saying her power is genetic? Wait, what? It's just in the Grammy's, it's just in the Grammy's blood or something? The blood. Oh! I'm sorry, but it is not something told lightly to outsiders. And it is nothing you need to know at this time. Some kind of grammar secret then. Fine. She is 15 this year? She's still trying her best and following your footsteps, you know. I see. When I planned my disappearing act, it was as though were alone that gave me pause. Wait, you were planning on vanishing from the get-go? Yes, and for that I must apologize. However, I could not be found guilty that day. Oh, because of this? This. A transfer of rights. You see the signature? A transferal. That's Magnific Grammary's signature, isn't it? I hereby give all rights and secrets, staging and performance of my magic to the recipient below. Recipient Zach Grammary. I hereby give all... okay, I hereby give all rights and secrets, staging performance of my magic to the recipient named below. And the recipient's name is you, Zach Grammary. Yes, it is I. Wait, this page looks torn. You recall the diary, yes? First, take a close look at this diary. Now the page has been clearly ripped out. It just so happens I have what I believe to be the missing page. How could I forget? That scrap of paper lost me my attorney's badge. This is the real page that was torn from the book. Magnifique gave it to me that night. You could have told me earlier, like 7 years earlier. Once again, I must apologize. It was all I could do to prepare my escape from that courtroom. What was your fucking game? The greatest of Magnific Grammary's illusions are true art. As such, they are well protected by this document. Only its bearer may perform his illusions on stage. Sounds like a pretty important thing to have if you're his disciple. As the rightful heir to his art, I too wanted to a rightful heir. Rightful? I'm sure you know who I choose as my successor. Your daughter. That is why I have risked all to come here tonight. Brashel.
Sir! Oh, here you go.
Oh. What is this? A letter passing the rights I have inherited to Trucy. I would have you sign here as a witness. But I'm not a lawyer anymore. And you need a public notary besides.
I may not look it, but I'm a certified notary.
You are?
By day, I wear notary's glasses and hunt for news. By day, I wear reporter's glasses and notarize. When I take off the glasses, I can't see very well.
Your signature, please. This is the first reason I have come here tonight. Oh. Ah. I finally figured it out. Now I know why you've come out of hiding only now. It's been 7 years, you said. Precisely. There's a law that covers your situation. After 7 years, missing persons are considered to be legally deceased. So if someone was to vanish from the face of the earth 7 years ago, they would lose all rights as a living person after 7 years from that day. Not to mention all their possessions. Exactly. Which is why I am here. I risk showing my face in public for the sake of this document. Before my 7 years are up. You might say, I am securing my daughter's inheritance. But do you really need this document? Wouldn't Trucy inherit your estate automatically? Not in this case, I am afraid. This case. Yes, I received the performance rights from Magnific Grammary. However, this was done in secret, without a witness. Before Magnific died, 2 potential successors to his repertoire were named. Myself, the Grammary, and Valiant Grammary. Not Trucy. I see. So you need this document. I have known Brushel since before I vanished. He is a man I can trust. Now, only 3 of you know of my rebirth. I took the liberty of looking into Trucy's background, and found you had no other close kin. Is as you say. Okay. I was kind of hoping he'd say something about the mother at this point. And everyone else but Trucy's mother is a mystery. The person in this photo is Trucy's mother. How did you come by this? Trucy showed it to me. She said her mother was gone. Then, it is so. Huh? She is gone. What more is there to say? Lots.
Oh, I know.
Whoa, you're still here?
According to my in-depth research, Trucy's mother, Magnific Grammary, is Magnific Grammary's only daughter, end quote.
What? Magnific's daughter. Is that true, Mr. Zack? Brushel! You say too much.
What? What am I, that guy? Why?
Zack decked him. In any case, Mr. Wright, this discussion is over. Felicia Grammary. She's the most mysterious of the whole lot. I need to gather more evidence, clearly. Well, the prelude may have been longer than the main attraction. Shall we begin our game? My final competition? Final? Why? As you said, I've come out of hiding to make this document legally binding. Once that is done, I shall slip once more into the underground. Without seeing your daughter? It would be best if I did not. 7 years ago, we played. 7 years ago, I lost. I already lost to Magnifi. I do not care to lose to another. And I have heard that you never lose. It's just a rumor. Yes, for it is impossible to never lose. Unless one has an ace up their sleeve. As a magician, it causes me no end of irritation. To think a mere lawyer might be out there, pulling the wool over so many eyes. Hey, I just signed your document for you. Maybe you could try and lighten up? That was that. This is this.
Hey, wait a minute, I heard that, but... Roland, is that you?
For my final competition, I will destroy your perfect record. Phoenix Wright. This will be my final performance. You have won. Oh, this guy's beyond serious. So much for a fun evening of cards. Brushel, you may leave.
Oh, but it's your last game. I mean, oh, what a scoop.
I punch and I punch, but still is not enough.
I just remembered a feature. A prior engagement. Turtles, gentlemen. Oh, and nice meeting you, piano man.
Then let us begin, dealer.
Da,
You will bring the witness to our competition.
da. It's an honor for me.
Why haven't I seen her around here before? Ah, that reminds me. I saw a familiar face as I entered this restaurant. He did not seem to notice me, however. Gavin, I believe was his name. You know him? If the profession, listen, Phoenix, right? One can learn much from a true competition. Remember this. The grammary power. I was close to understanding it, but I needed more. And I knew where to get it. Trucy's mother. I needed to meet that reporter again, that was clear. And one other thing. From the moment my final competition with Zach began that night, a name was running through my head. The name of a man now in prison. A name Zach Gremory knew, but how? And why?
Solitary. What the fuck is that? Oh, excuse me? I can go back to the Porsche Bowl Club? Present day Central Prison Solitary Cell 13.
Well, well, well. Hello, Gavin. Well, well, well. Isn't this an unexpected surprise? What errand brings you down to my cramped confines? Gavin. Is this your idea of revenge, Phoenix Wright? Revenge for the ants that took away your attorney badge 7 years ago? My past is like my logic, straight and true. Nothing's changed. All I did was point the finger of justice in the proper direction. Fine. I'm glad we could have had this little tete-a-tete, right? You look well, Phoenix Wright. You too, Gavin. Life has been full of surprises for both of us. I've no doubt you never expected to lose that attorney badge of yours. And I'll bet you never expected to wind up here. Shady Smith was the name of the man you killed. Do you know who he really was? Who he was? Zach Gremory, you know, the defendant.
Wow, that fucking face! Holy shit.
I remember him, of course. But you say Smith was Zach? Impossible. Don't even try and tell me it was a coincidence. Oh, what did I just say? Life is full of surprises, don't you think? After that trial, you were arrested and found guilty. But your motive was never made clear. A mistake I plan to remedy. You aren't an attorney anymore, Phoenix Wright. What possible conclusion do you think this investigation of yours can lead to? I killed a man named Smith with a bottle because I'm an evil human being. Isn't that enough? Not for me, it isn't. I need to know why you did it, Gavin. You recall the case 7 years ago? Ah, yes, the trial where Zach Gremory pulled his famous vanishing act. My brother won his fair share of praise and adoration in that trial, as I recall. Genius prosecutor reveals crooked attorney, was it? That was when I met you.
Was it? Jesus Christ, Moros! Hey, Moros, how you doing? Welcome to the Ace Attorney. Goddamn, how you going? Welcome. We're on the final trial of Game 1. Welcome. Pull up a seat.
Was it now? The Bar Association Review Board voted unanimously for the strictest punishment. Unanimous, save for one dissenting opinion. Yours. It was my brother who was responsible for putting you in that position after all. For 7 years we've been friends. And yet, I still don't understand you. Oh, but right, your friendship towards me was never pure. You suspected me then, as you still do now, don't you? Honestly, right now, I'm not even sure what to think.
How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How was your holidays? If you celebrated anything. You didn't just brain a guy with a juice bottle for no reason. Tell me why you did it.
Ah, persistent, aren't you? I came here because I remembered something. The night of our game. Zach Grammary mentioned your name, Gavin. Oh, that reminds me. I saw familiar faces as I entered the restaurant. You did not seem to notice me, however. Gavin, I believe his name. After that, he was killed, and I asked you to help me. Because I remembered your kindness back when everyone had turned on me. Seemed to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him hard. Me? Please. The cop should be here any minute. I'm in your hands, should it come to that.
Good. Still at work? Understandable. Oh, I hope your work wasn't too stressful.
I have to know.
Why'd you kill Shady Smith?
No. Why? Zach Grammary.
Whoa!
Never seen psych locks like these. Dark. Cold. Full of despair. Can I even unlock these things? Something wrong, right? No, it's nothing. You shouldn't push yourself so hard.
What the fuck is that doing here?
Life is to be taken easy, you know. He's doing his nails.
When did that get here? That was not here before.
You're thinking, what self-respecting man would use nail polish? Not really. I know appearances are a big thing with you. You know what I say? One cannot live a beautiful life without beautiful nails. First-rate in all things, except nothing less. That certainly does look like first-rate nail polish. I like the sparkly bottle. It's crystal. If you're so drawn to it, please, have one. It's on me.
One. So, Christoph Gavin was the instigator. That envelope's been bothering me since I came in here.
It's not nice to peek at other people's mail.
You get mail here in jail?
That I do. Though they read it first, apparently. Still, I'm allowed the pleasure of correspondence. Packages and the like are a different matter, however.
Looks like sneaking a peek is out of the question. Big old bookshelf. Alright. Who the fuck are you?
Ariadne. I've heard of that brand. Must be the brand symbol. Suppose it's some kind of flower. Wait, no, maybe it's a hand. Hey, on second thought. Is that an eagle? Who makes these things up anyway? You think they'd try for a clearer symbol at least.
Just normal janitorial work? Well, hey. Work is work, so that's fine. Alright. Borscht Bowl Club is not checked off. Anyway, let's get back to Drew's studio, because now that we can officially time travel... Fucking, okay. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to... Didn't think time travel would be on the menu today, but hey, here we go. Hi. Hi, Vera. Not that I couldn't just fucking pick it up from the table. This is what they gave you, wasn't it? The same bottles over there on your... What the fuck is happening, Ace Attorney? Your good luck charm, right?
I heard once. Cosmetics were once thought to ward off evil. This is a magic bottle. It has the power.
Totally sense. Travel to the future to pick up an item and then use it in the past. Yep. Ah, of course it does. I'll just refrain from commenting anymore on that one. I think I know who gave you this bottle, actually. The one who asked you to do this job. Was it this the client? There he is. Fucking... This man is a friend of mine. You know him? Okay. His name is Christoph Gavin. He's a lawyer, actually.
I promised. I promised not to tell.
So Christoph Gavin tried to poison a child? What the fuck, man?
I'm sorry. I can't talk about the client I promised. And if I break my promise, the spell won't work.
I don't need a name anymore. I've got my answer. You're pretty confident in this charm, then.
I think it might be the devil.
Huh?
Or maybe an angel?
What do you mean?
I saw it, or I think I saw it. They gave me this. I saw the devil's face.
Are you saying the client's face looked like the devil's?
No, the client was gentle. With a gentle smile.
So where'd you see this devil, then?
It was so quick, I don't remember it well. But that's when I knew. That person wasn't like other people. That's why I believe in my good luck charm.
I'm not sure what this devil she saw was. But it's pretty clear that Christoph Gavin has her charmed. Well, I think that's all. I'll be leaving now.
I'm sorry for what happened.
If you want to apologize, try my client, Zach Grammary.
Did I do something bad?
What makes you think that?
Your eyes, they're sad. Very sad.
I'll put on a smile next time I come, promise. Hope to see you smile then too, Vera.
Oh, okay.
Wait, okay. So who the fuck poisoned Vera in the future, then? Take care. Thinking back on my first encounter with a young forger, I witnessed something of vital importance that day. Of course, by the time I realized it, it was already too late. Alright. Back to the present, then. Can I go back to the Borscht Bowl Club? There's no check mark on it. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what we can get out of Zach Grammary. The Grammary secret. I have to know more about this power of Trucy's. Wrong Phoenix voice.
like she can see right into people's minds. First time I saw her do it, it blew mine. Well, after you were done having your mind blown, you took her to play cards with you? Gotta use the resources at hand, as I always say. Well, yet I myself have no such power. But Trucy does. Why is that? Maybe Trucy got her power from her mother? Felicia Grammary? I will not speak of that! Felicia is officially missing, correct? I think I know why you don't want to talk about her. Gun? The three of you were a team once. Not that the entire country doesn't already know this. At your peak, you were the biggest stars around. Yet there was another story behind the fame, one that not many know. Oh! Thalassia lost her life during a rehearsal. To you and Valiant, Grammary's bullets. It was an accident. It wasn't me. How could I shoot my dear Thalassia? I'm sure Valiant would say the same thing. Why? It's just like another murder I might mention. Damn you! Christ. I love Thalassia's eyes. To think they could read mind. My mind was frightening. Yet there was warmth in them that felt like an embrace. She is dead. And Magnifique Grammary has joined her. So the only one with her power left now is Trucy? Mr. Zack? I do not know. I don't need any power to see through this one, buddy. So there's someone else. Someone other than Trucy. Someone who inherited Thalassia's power. Huh? How would I know? My chances are slim. It would take a miracle to learn the truth. Or maybe, one has already occurred. There's someone else with the power, and I know who. Apollo?! This boy. His name is, I forget, something weird. Who could he be? An attorney. Attorney? I noticed him when I went to a friend's law offices. So, what are we to make of this, oh great ex-attorney? You can show me pictures of a strange boy, boys all you like. But you could at least say something like, I am this boy. I could use a laugh. Perhaps you wouldn't laugh if you knew the facts. This might not be 100% proof, but it's close. There's a link between this boy and Thalassia. Actually, it's more of a ring. A ring? Perhaps this will refresh your memory. Just so happen to have evidence showing this missing link. Do I? I don't think I do.
Oh my god, she's wearing it! What the holy shit what the shit? You can see it so bare! What the...
Mr. Zack? Oh, this face is your response, Mr. Exeterling. Well, you did say that I would laugh if I knew all the facts, right?
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, a few magicians will tell you they're going to produce a dove as you can take off their head. Almost more effective not to reveal your hand in advance, Mr. Right.
Which I've just done, clearly. The question is, do I have a trump card in here somewhere?
Think, Right, think.
Yes, I do. I can see it! I can physically see it! Take it apart, you fuck! I can see the fucking ring on her hand! It's right there! Oh my god. Yeah, I don't have the actual bracelet on me.
This might not be 100% proof, but it's close. It's more of a ring. A ring? What is this refer?
God damn it. Okay. Let's keep looking. Do you have the ring? Why would you have the ring? I don't fucking know.
It's strange, you know. Here I am in solitary and the books keep piling up. Looks like you've gotten more than books up there. Ah, yes, my collection. I have a few friends at the prison staff. They show me a little kindness. Just a little? That's some chair. Just looking at it makes me want to take a seat. You probably, you have to add a whole digit to the price of one of these in my, for one in my office. In here, a comfortable chair is the most valuable thing in the world. You have to add 2 digits to the price of the standard prison issue chair for this. Those prison chairs don't look so bad either. Maybe I could redecorate. Nice roses. You taking care of these here? Ah, yeah, she's surprisingly delicate, you know. Requires careful tending, but she's my best friend, as they say. Best? Come on. Now I'm starting to feel bad for you. Oh? Oh, of course. She's known to bite. You've handled roughly.
Your rose bites?
I was speaking of the photo next to the rose. My retriever, Vongel. Cute, but feisty. Every dog has its thorn.
Where the fuck could I possibly go? I have 3 places that exist. Detention center, maybe? Okay, we're jumping in through time and space. Let's fucking... We have no... Fucking yeah, okay. That's gonna be some bullshit to... I only got 2 pieces of evidence here that could... Fuck it, let's see what happens. Mr. Vine, could you take a look at this for me, please?
Yes, I accept your challenge. Well,
Challenge, huh?
oh, if you want me to make a float disappear, or shall I simply eat it?
I didn't come here to play games, Mr. Valen, or to watch you do tricks. Mr. Valen, could you... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that ain't gonna... And he just doesn't care. Okay. Nope. Not a bit. Not a single bit. this? No, he does not. Okay, we're cheating again. We're just cheating again. Okay. Mace the system, move to the present, Porsche Bowl Club, solitary nail polish, yep, get a nail polish. Christoph Gavin. Talk to Valent. Stage pistol, Trucy's locket. Protect. Oh, why can't I do it now? Okay, that's fine. No, that's fine. I didn't. Oh. Okay, maybe I could have done it and I was just dumb. Okay, do I have everything I need for this? Hold on, let me check. Okay, I have everything. Let's go. Blah, 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 blah. Alakazoo! Okay, yeah. Troop Grammy's performances were very, very popular. So popular, they even made a commemorative stamp at the height of your fame. They were not merely the latest craze. We were an age, a golden age. An entire arc of a golden age, one might say. It's all here on this stamp. There's, Thalassia, Trucy's mother is missing, I hear. What happened to her? I don't know. Part of his memory is still locked up. There's one thing you're failing to address. What's that? As you say, our troop was a world unto itself. If our leader, Magnifi, was so inclined, he could hide anything he wishes with ease. But, Mr. Wright, then he would have hid a crime, making him an accomplice. Not a great foundation for blackmail. It's got a point. If one of the troop members died in an accident, and Magnifi covers it up, his innocence would come in question. Found the right address, Mr. Wright. I'm so close, there has to be some. But how Felicia's death could affect Zack and Valent's relationship with Magnifi. I see it in your eyes. You still have something to say? How can you possibly prove more than you already have? I'll prove why Felicia... His accident tied up your hands so completely. Ahem. And it's gonna take a little knowledge of the players to crack this one. The accidental death of Zack's wife tied both of your hands. This information proves why Magnifi held so much power over you. Ah, the completed profile. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to do it until now. It wasn't a question of who shot Thalassia. Thalassia herself was a problem. What do you mean? She was Zack Gramarie's wife, Trucy's mother, and Magnifi Gramarie's only daughter. There was a terrible accident. And the two of you killed your mentor's only daughter. If that wasn't the key to Magnifi's power over you, I don't know what was. It was an accident! How did you get all this in jail? Yay, I love healing. Blackmail!
There was no proof, none at all. But Thalassia went missing.
And your mentor blackmailed both of his disciples. It doesn't take a genius to put one and one together.
Ours was a complex family.
You mean Troop Grammary?
The master, Magnifi Grammary, his only daughter, and his 2 disciples.
That does sound like a recipe for that does sound like a recipe for disaster, doesn't it?
And not to be tempted into faulty flights of fancy. Yes, there was an accident. But that is all it was. An accident. Zack and Valiant toward the force. The guns blaze, the bullets fly straight towards that beautiful body on stage. And then, crash, zing, pow, into everything butter. Now that is magic. It happens that on the day we were practicing the same trick, but with a new twist and tragedy. But, was for whose bullet stole Thalassia's life? We shall never know the answer. Thalassia disappeared from our lives, and Zack was bereft of his wife. Trucy lost her mother, and Magnifi, his daughter. And that... and that led to blackmail, I take it? It is all part and parcel of the darkness that comes when the curtain falls.
Why did Magnifi Grammary try to cover up the accident? It was his own daughter who died.
All I can say was, it was a critical time for Troop Grammary. The passing of the torch from Magnifi to Zack and Valiant. We all sacrificed so that it might be a success. Thalassia's death, and that was the greatest sacrifice of all. Yet, even when her life was extinguished, her presence was not.
What do you mean?
In time, we, myself and Zack, could no longer oppose Magnifi's wishes. Magnifi forced us to perform his art for his benefit.
I see. I guess I can understand.
I mean, he did lose his only daughter. But do you not find cowardice in his actions?
Huh?
To decide to hide the truths of your own daughter's death is one thing. But then to hang that death as a guillotine above our heads?
Things were dark behind the scenes in Troop Grammary, that's for sure. Does Trucy know?
She was not told. Naturally. But who would want that from their father might have taken their mother's life?
True.
I had not thought of that accident for a very long time.
I'm sorry to dredge up old memories, but this helped a lot.
Not to find Magnifi's slayer, I should think.
True.
After the accident, there was one who came sniffing quite persistently.
A reporter?
He called himself a newsman at the time. I often spied him lurking in the dressing room doing his research.
Would you happen to remember his name?
Oh, what was his name? Sorry, I have forgotten. But in the course of his interviewing, he became quite close to my partner, Zack. I liked him not.
I see.
His name, I do not recall, but the scent, the cloying aroma of mint. Yes, whenever he smiled, which is far too often.
I see. Thanks for your help.
It does no good to interfere with the past, Mr. Wright. You will not uncover answers, only wounds.
I'm sorry.
I've begun to notice dark curtains hanging over Troop Grammary. And I began to realize what I had to do. I had to protect Trucy from that darkness. The reporter he mentioned, the newsman, never learned who it was at the time. I've got a pretty good idea of who it is now. That smile and that sickly sweet smell of mint. And the last floss skin thread connecting Zack Grammary to the world. Sooner or later, I have to track him down.
God damn it, now I'm gonna have to voice this fucker. Okay, well, we're done in the past. Good shit. One episode of time travel? There was one instant? Why have any? Just let me pick up the fucking thing from the table! Why? Okay, there was technically 2 instances of time travel, but oh my god, why? Why even introduce something so fucking convoluted? Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. All right. Let's go down the list. Drew Studio. Present day, Drew Studio.
Well, what do we have here?
Remember me?
Oh, of course I remember you. Journalist meets ex-attorney in the bar, end quote.
Can I ask what you're doing here? Mr. Mission was poisoned, then his daughter.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah. It caused me no end of grief, to be honest. Journalist wishes he tracked down the case just a little quicker, end quote.
Were you on the trail of this case the whole time?
Oh, Zach Gramery. Oh, was a good friend.
Zach said something to that effect back at the Borscht Bowl Club.
Oh, what a character, that man. If a little, no, extremely rough around the edges.
Do you think I could ask you a few questions?
Oh, you're serious? I mean, I'm usually the interviewer, not the interviewee. A journalist asks questions, not the other way around, end quote.
I'm gonna need an entire bucket of water for this man.
Oh, fine, shoot, I don't care. People have been asking me all sorts of things lately.
It was tragic what happened to Drew Misham and his daughter.
Forgery is a serious crime and they paid the price. You know what really did them in though, don't you?
Yes, a forged diary page.
Well, that night I interviewed him. I found out something about Mr. Misham I hadn't known.
What's that?
Oh, you know, he always felt like he was being watched. Every day for 7 years. Walls have ears, potatoes have eyes, end quote.
Being watched, you mean he felt guilty?
No. I'm not talking about feelings here.
Hmm?
You know, I felt watched too. The whole time I was been on this case, no less. Jones gets a tingling sensation on the back of the neck, freaks out, end quote.
Because you felt guilty?
Why would I feel guilty?
You feel like you were being watched, huh? Wonder what that all means. Drew Misham felt like he was being watched. And you, along with him. You sure it wasn't just nerves?
Nerves? No, nothing so mundane. I stopped paying attention to my nerves long ago. But I felt it too. Journalist sure is being watched, end quote. Don't you wonder why Zach Gramery got rubbed out after 7 years? Right after coming into contact with me. He completely vanishes from that courtroom. Then, for 7 years, he talks to no one. Not a soul. Then, just as the remaining time was almost up, he contacts me in order to have this made.
And then he dies.
Starting to put the pieces together, are we?
And you were being watched this whole time?
Maybe not just me. Maybe you were too.
Me?
Fucking hell, Gavin, what were you doing?
I met Zach through that case, actually.
You mean the shooting of Magnific Gramery?
No, before that. It's not widely known.
You mean the accident during quick draw shooting practice?
My, you're so well informed. You should have seen me back then. I dug up quite a scoop. I wanted it all. Money, fame, woman, a little puppy, all for me. I was younger then, and my days were nice to smell of fresher mint than they do now.
Valen Gramery did mention one particularly nosy reporter.
In fact, I was close to on speaking terms with Magnifique Grammar at the time. I knew his daughter too, of course. Thalassia was it?
Really?
Then Thalassia disappeared, quite suddenly at that. And Magnifique wouldn't say a word about it. Yeah. My evil havoc got the better of me.
Journalist kid.
Journalist catches the scent of a scoop, goes on feeding frenzy, end quote. I set up a one-on-one interview with Thalassia's husband, see?
Zach Grammary.
Something strange in the air over at Troop Grammary in those days. A little screwy mentor control his disciples scene started by then, I'm guessing. Thalassia, she was part of it, all right. Come on.
I'm sorry, wait, what? She was playing them?
Come on, you can tell me off the record.
Sorry, I don't know.
Anyway, I kept prying and eventually became friends with Zach. Sure, he punched me once or twice or 5 times. But every time he came to see me as his confidant. Well, he's been waiting this whole time, 7 years, eh?
Waiting.
Oh, for his big comeback, of course. Big revival of the Magnifique Miracle. Of course, it was all a dream.
Because of this? The performance rights?
Oh, in absence of any official document, he was golden. Who's to say the old man didn't give his rights to both Zach and Valen?
So Valen waited until Zach died, legally at least.
The time finally comes and Valen's like a kid on Christmas morning.
He's getting ready for his big show at the Sunstein Coliseum, you know?
If that document sees the legal light of day, it's gonna put a big damper on the big show. He's a sorry one, that valiant Grammary. Lost out to his partner at work and in love too.
Oh my fucking god, Thalassia cheated on Zach with fucking... Oh my god. Wait, no! Valent would have had to have had a kid with Thalassia first because Apollo's older. Oh my god. Love.
Same old story, really. 2 disciples and their mentor's only daughter. What is 3 sides and all of them pointy? A love triangle.
That's pretty classic.
When you're a performing troupe, that's your world. It's like family. One with an entirely high school's worth of drama, intrigue, and backstabbing.
In the middle of all this, Thalassia has Trucy. And then she dies. Need to find out more about this Thalassia. Mr. Brushel, do you know this person?
Oh, do I know this person, of course. I was friends with Zach, after all. He hit me a few times, 5 times actually. But still, I never forget his wife.
Thalassia Grammary. Magnifique Grammary's only daughter. Do you think you can tell me more about her?
Oh, well, why the heck not?
This man is going to kill my larynx.
So, Thalassia marked Zach and, married Zach and
Marked, okay.
married Zach and had Trucy, see? It was her second marriage, actually.
You mean she was divorced? I hadn't heard of this before.
Not quite. Her late husband was a performer, too. Apparently, he died during some gig. Tragic, really. They'd only been married 1 year.
I didn't know.
Ah, but she was a beauty. Still carrying a portrait photo of her around, you know.
Why? Yep, and there's the bracelets.
I've known Trucy since she was a little thing, too. She's got the better deal, really. She's got you for family, after all.
What do you mean?
Oh, just reminiscing, you know. Thalassia has another child besides Trucy, end quote.
What? But Trucy said she was an only child.
Oh, yeah, this is the one she had with her previous husband.
Her previous husband? Her first husband who died during a performance?
Oh, yep, they had themselves a kid. Another orphan now. That's another one who slipped through the cracks. No idea where they are now.
Thalassia had another child.
Do you think I could borrow that photo?
Oh, sure. I'd be generous on occasion, you know?
Okay, never mind. We are also still time traveling.
I don't need this login anymore. Better return it to Trucy before I forget.
People and events all get tangled up before and get bigger and bigger. Don't you think?
I was too busy wondering about bigger than to listen about bigger to listen about anything what you were gonna say.
Sometimes you just gotta accept you won't be able to untangle it all, I think.
Maybe so, but still. I have to do what I can. And I have to tell what I find to those who come next.
Next, you say?
I'm not the one who will close the curtains on this little play. Apparently that's not my role anymore.
Magnify. I was just wondering what Magnify would think of all this.
What do you mean?
Haven't you seen it in Trucy? She's got his power.
You mean how I can't lie to Trucy?
It's the same thing with Magnify. And with his daughter, Thalassia.
It's a strange thing. You think it's some grammar-y gene?
Magnify told me once, back when Zack married Thalassia. He said Zack had good eyes. But not like a Grammary's eyes, not that good.
I wonder if Zack ever played a game of poker with his wife. Who knows what the Grammary secret was?
Maybe nobody now that Zack's gone.
Zack Grammary. The plot had finally begun to reveal itself. It spread from a warp in the Grammary fabric and grew, swallowing everything. Wrapping itself around the Grammary's power.
Interesting. Didn't think we'd be getting this much magic.
The power which passed down from Magnify Grammary to Thalassia to the next generation. And I will be once again need to meet the only one who bridged it all together.
We're doing some fucking crazy time travel shit now. We're just going off the fucking walls, man. Hey, man, good to see you again. Totally didn't grab a fucking picture from the future to give to you. Was it the gun? Yes, it was the gun. Yes, I was like, what was the thing you... The power of magicians is disappear people and appears child... I'm pretty sure that's just sex. There we go.
Actually, I know something. Your marriage to Thalassia was her second. How did you know this? Her first husband. He died a year after they were supposed to wed, yes? They supposedly wed, yes? He was a performer. They met when he joined us Grammaries as a guest in our show. After Thalassia wed him, she left the troupe for a while. And you say she had a child then? I have a photograph of her hair.
That I got from the future!
I couldn't help but notice what she was wearing when I first saw this. Those bracelets stand out. They are a Grammary family heirloom. This boy, wears a bracelet just like this one in the picture. What? So, that's why... Why what, Mr. Zack? I took this photograph of Celestia before she left us. When she returned, she wore only one bracelet. I bet I know where the other one went. She gave it to this boy, her son. Ooh, both of them simultaneously. Fuck yeah, let's go. This strange power, I myself do not know where it comes from. Yet the fact that it is passed down the Grammarly line, it runs in their veins. What is it? I asked her, Felicia, once. This is what she told me. Her power responds to tension in others. Tension? If she were to face a person and they became tense, even slightly, then she would know, no matter how hard they tried to hide it from her. So she could see it? Not quite. This is the strangest part of all. She wouldn't realize that she was subconsciously detecting this tension without the use of a particular object, or in her case, objects. Objects? Wait. They were something she wore? Well, yes. Her bracelets. I admit the first time I saw one of those, I felt like there was more to it than just fashion. But what kind of power could a bracelet have? I've made a decision. I will tell you all I know. Consider it a gift. Okay! Well, I hardly need you to tell me at this point, but those two. A brother and sister, yes. And brother and sister is this power of theirs. So Trucy has an older brother. I wonder what'll come of that. Mr. Right. Tonight, after our game is done, I will return to a life of hiding. I would not see her leave her life without knowing. I understand. I'll tell the two of them when the time is right. I mean your death, once again. No kidding. I want to know, what I want to know is how all this got to be so messed up. Those bracelets are made of a special alloy. It is said to expand in strength very slightly in response to the body's warmth. So they're temperature sensitive or something? Yes. Well, this is how they can shrink to the exact size of the wearer's wrists. And this has something to do with the power? What have I told you? The Grammarly power reacts to tension in others. When a Grammarly senses tension, they too become tense. And this tension translates into minute contractions of the muscles. So minute they cannot sense it on their own. Their muscle. Oh, so that's what the bracelets are for. With a bracelet on, one can sense these contractions. Because the bracelet is always a perfect fit. So when the person they're watching gets tense, the bracelet feels tighter on their wrist. Precisely! But that alone doesn't really count as mind reading. I believe I understand how the process works from there. It is a simple question of eyesight. Eyesight? I guess that sounds simple enough. Could you explain it a little more? Have you ever heard of kinetic vision? Something about the ability to see moving objects with full clarity, right? I've heard of it before. They say athletes can see a moving ball like it was stopped if they focus. Oh, but it is not confined to sport alone. It all relies on the ability to focus. When we focus, we can see many things. The faintest twitch of the face and the meaning that lies behind it. Therein lies one of the secrets of magic. Oh, one must know the mind of a crowd before one may distract it. So basically, what you're saying is the Grammarys can see really well? For them, seeing is more than believing. It is knowing. Their power relies on eyesight combined with exceptional focus. Things are starting to come into focus for me, too. Of course, it is difficult to maintain such levels of focus for any length of time. But what if someone could tell you when to focus? Or something. Precisely. But wait, Tracy doesn't have any bracelets. You're talking about poker, yes? The timing of when to focus is so elementary. She probably does it without thinking. I doubt Trucy herself has realized this. That is all I know of the thing's grammar. Thank you, Mr. Zack. If this boy's bracelet is the real thing, then he will use it before long. Thereby in awakening his power. I'll keep that in mind. Well, shall we play a game? There, I've said too much. Let me say one more thing. I will tell you of that night. That night. The night my mentor, Magnific Grammar, passed from this world to the next. There were 2 pistols and 2 letters sent. This was Magnific's test. A test. In his last years, Magnific Grammar worked us to the bone. No, to the pain. That night, I could not shoot him. So I shot the clown's forehead instead. This, it seems, was the correct answer.
Take this. I give my art to you, Zack.
What?
It is thanks for playing along with my show. You shot well tonight, Zack. Though I would not have minded dying by your hand.
How could I shoot you? You are my mentor.
Bah! I thought you might say that.
If I went home without shooting anything, what would you have done then?
And of course, I would have given Valiant his chance.
And if I had shot you in the forehead instead?
Then it would be over. If your Valiant were to shoot me in the head. Then I to the doctors go, and to my art with me. A fitting end, don't you think? Ah. With this ending too, gives me no cause for regret. I thank you, Zack. And I'm sorry. I've done much that was wrong in my day.
And then he got shot in the face and died.
It seems to me that Magnifi wanted you to be a successor all along. That's why he gave, that's why he gave, that's why the time he gave you was earlier than Valent's. Perhaps. But it is not something we will ever know for sure. I wonder, what is Valent up to these days? Waiting for you to die. If 7 years pass like this, the performance rights go to him. And now here I am. His dream has ended. Worse than that, actually. Public opinion's a fickle thing, you know. What? You don't need to tell me. They put the blame for our mentor's death on him. The trial ended when you vanished, Mr. Zack. There were even more rumors that Valent helped you pull it off. But that is madness! Well, it seems that before I can once again disappear from this world, I have one more act to perform. Isn't it odd that sorting out my life would prove so complicated, even though I am dead?
Okay, so he's not actually dead either.
That night, Zack Grammar was killed. He died as Shaddy Smith, a mysterious traveler with a secret past. But he left one thing behind before he parted. This. To whom it may concern. 7 years passed, I, Zack Grammar, murdered my mentor, Magnific Grammar. I apologize for the trouble I've caused by my sudden departure from the court, and hereby confess my blah 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 blah. His confession, to use as I saw fit. to my crime. Of course, he'd killed no one. This is his way of tying up loose ends with his old partner, Valiant Grammary.
Zach's confession added to the court record. Okay. Let's go deal with Valiant then. In the future. Present day, Sunshine Coliseum.
Well, if it isn't a blast from the distant past. Long time no see, Mr. Valiant. Oh, 7 years has it been? Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Actually, I came here because there's something I wanted to ask you. I've spoken to the press. I have nothing more to say. I've spoken to a lot of people myself and come to some conclusions. But then I realized I need to hear it from you.
You're the one who murdered Valiant Grammary, huh? Or Zach, or... The old man! You killed the old man! You had to have killed the old man. Alright. Knowing everything I know, you... okay. Magnify. You killed Magnify.
Well, you've walked a different roads these past 7 years. Because you couldn't perform Magnify's repertoire? Oh, do not be deceived. Valiant's skill is the real deal. I do not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. No, it was my partner who showed me on my way. Zach Grammary. His rather well-performed disappearing act 7 years ago was the end. Or so I thought. Zach Grammary murdered our mentor and fled to escape the punishment for his crimes. You said something like that effect 7 years ago, didn't you? I remember if it were only yesterday. Yet that was not the way of it in the end. For a while he vanished. Suspicion upon my own shoulders never did. His partner Zach vanished to protect him. That was what those thieving magpies of the press said. I had no idea. Yet the very same press comes to me right now, feigning interest. They covered the greatest magic show in history, if it were a vaudevillian distraction. And here I must stand, smiling at them all. What am I, if not a player in some fiendish farce? Might I suggest it's because you never made it clear what happened? Magnify's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get the answer from you.
2! Okay.
I knew I'd be seeing these sooner or later. The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight. That sounds an awful lot like something I heard 7 years ago.
Let's go. Magnify's death.
Ask what you will, you'll get nothing from me. I'm as much a part of this affair as you are now. I have to know what happened. For 7 long years, I've endured. Now, finally, the curtain lifts on my new golden age. All the miracles of our troupe within my grasp. Sorry to do this, Valiant. Right now, I need answers. I think I'll start by dropping a bomb that should shake things up. Valiant, I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles. Well, as long as I have this. Then what might that be? I see it bears the Grammary seal. I should have brought this to your attention sooner. But I didn't imagine you'd be planning a comeback quite so fast. What is that? A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to Magnify Miracles. What? Zach Grammary. He wrote this. What? He passed everything to his daughter. True Enigma. Actually, she's officially my daughter these days. Preposterous! Zack is gone, vanished into the void. This is the genuine article. Zack was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the notary can attest to this. Ah! Why does fate toy with me so? Why must my life be lived in a thrall to the dead? You're not the only one with that problem. But you shot McDavid. Yes, it was Zack. It was. And then he left. My career as a magician fell into darkness. Do you think there might be some way out of it? Say if you could prove Zach Gramery shot McAfee? Was that why you testified? Yes, that is my veil. It should have been my veil. Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Valen. All you needed is a way to prove your case. You really killed McAfee Gramery? I believe I have the answer to your prayers right here. Zach Gramery wrote one more thing before passing on. But this is a confession, in which he admits to the killing of McAfee Gramery. See, all according to your plan. I am a magician by trade. Deception is my life's work. I fool the audience to give them a fleeting dream. Yet, it seems the tables have turned. Now I am the audience, believing in deceptions they've wrought upon myself. Zach wrote this right in front of me, after I explained your situation to him. Alakaz, oh my god!
I don't know what to think of you.
You do know what this confession is nothing but lies. Yes, it's my opinion that Zach Gramery killed no one. Then you must be thinking the truth is a simple matter of elimination. To receive instructions to kill, but if one is innocent, then the one who remains is guilty. That would be the logical conclusions, yes. So he vanishes to protect me, his partner. A stirring tale, 'tis true. Did you shoot McAfee Gramery in the forehead? If I had and I told you, what would you do? Run to the police, perchance? Do as you will. There's nothing left for me now. It is true, after all. I have little talent. I needed my mentor McAfee's repertoire. It was as if a little demon grabbed a hold of me. I knew it. So Valen Gramery did kill the great McAfee. So sorry, Mr. Wright. But it was not I who shot my mentor. What? But if it wasn't you, then who was it? There wasn't another disciple, was there? Another disciple, such as?
Gavin. Gavin. He's Apollo's dad. This is all just one big family fucking drama. Defense attorney Gavin brought up his own son. And then shot Let it play out.
I don't know. Knack and talent Gramery, maybe? Your wild fantasies couldn't be further from the truth. Only Zack and Valiant received those threatening letters. But there was another. One more person who could have fired the pistols that night. I do not suppose you figured that out by now. It wasn't Zack or Valiant who shot McAfee. And it had to be the only other person at the scene, which means...
Wait. You don't mean...
Yes. The great McAfee Gramery himself.
Okay, so it wasn't Gavin.
So McAfee Gramery committed suicide? You find it hard to believe. To be honest, I hadn't even imagined it as a possibility. When I arrived that night, the old man was still alive. He appeared to be asleep. I I could not shoot him. But when I turned and made to leave the room, the old man called out to me.
Ah, okay, we can just reuse this scene because we didn't put in any facial features.
So you spoke with Magnify Grammar. Yes, and this is why I had to know what he had done. Magnify transferred the rights to his repertoire to my partner, Zach Grammar, not me. I see. Then I guess I owe you an apology. I just thought you were the one that did it. You owe me no apology. Huh? My crime was in a way more serious than murder.
What? Your crime?
Is Valiant Grammar confessing something to me? What could be more serious than murder? You see, I knew those 2 letters had been sent. There are no secrets between partners. It was easy to find out. That was when I understood Magnify's plan. He wanted to bad.
He wanted to die by one of your hands?
Little did I expect it had anything to do with the rights to his repertoire. That was when I heard it. The little demon whispering inside my heart. The demon. Let me confess. I had intended to shoot Magnify. And I planned on framing my partner for the crime.
What?
That night, I prepared something before going into Magnify's hospital room.
Which was?
IV fluid, of course. I'd seen it on an earlier visit. If Zach did not shoot, I would do this deed. Then, I would use the IV fluid to place the murder on his hands. That was my plan.
But you didn't shoot him.
I could not. The demon in my heart fled when the moment came. But then Magnify called me back.
I'm sorry, Mr. Valent. I'm giving my magic to Zach, not you. You still lack the draw he has. Please, help him if you can.
I left the room. And then I stopped. The shock of what I had just been told consumed me. That was when I heard the fatal gunshot. Magnify Grammar, killing himself. Then the demon awoke anew within me.
Zach killed him. He was the one. Frame him, and the magic will be yours.
I altered the scene of his suicide. I took the pistol from his hand, wiped off the prints, and I used a syringe to add the IV fluid I had brought. So in the end, things happened pretty much as planned. Magnify died and you framed Zach for murder. As planned, indeed. Of course, the outcome was somewhat different than I had anticipated. Well, what do you think? Do you believe my story? Can it be believed? Truly. That was 7 years ago. I don't know what to believe, but... Yes? I'm glad I heard it from you, Mr. Valent. Thank you. It is I who shall be thanking you, Mr. Wright. Only when I had lost everything could I have made my decision. You're gonna turn yourself in? My partner may have vanished, but not so my guilt. And so my guilt stays. All else begins to leave me. My friends, my performance rights, my magic. I've had enough vanishing acts. I understand. I thought my life was ruled by a dead man. But I find I was wrong. For Zach Grammar was alive. Well, not anymore. And now it occurs to me. What if he was not the only one who survived? What do you mean? You see, now that I think about it, I realize that No. Whenever we saw proof of her demise, we never saw her body.
Oh my god.
Her? The mind races and the mouth flaps on. My apologies. Forget this matter. I can only hope that the day will come when I again meet my partner Zach Gremery. Then, I shall apologize for my terrible mistake. I'm glad we had the chance to talk. Thank you.
Who are you, Gavin? Who are you, Gavin?
Zach Gramery, Shaddy Smith, whichever name you prefer. He's no longer with us. The truth revealed in that trial was only a sliver. And the impenetrable darkness that remained has taken another life. I knew what I'd have to do to push back the darkness for good. And it would involve paying that man a visit.
What the fuck happened? What did you do?
Sorry, sir. Prisoner Christoph Gown is currently occupied. I see. Do you know when it'll be finished? Well, he's currently fucking his wife, sir. Could you go find out? Certainly, sir. Please wait here a moment. My apologies to the guard. There's something I need to see. There it is. The yellow envelope. And the sender is... Drew Misham. I was right.
When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Misham was at his desk. He was even writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. It was a yellow envelope. Murder was left at the ground.
Oh my god, man. I forgot about the yellow envelope.
If this is the last letter Drew Misham ever wrote, then there's something I need to do. The last thing I need to do, in fact. Here goes. Let's see if this Atriniquin spray finds anything.
Holy fuck. It's the same goddamn.
So this was Drew Misham's messenger of death. It was this stamp, alright, no mistaking it. And his last letter was sent to Christoph Gavin.
The interview request came like you said it would. And they're looking into the case. I swear on my life I won't tell them about you. So please, release the spell you put on my daughter. I'll write a letter with a report. Gotcha.
Finally. Decisive evidence. What's this? A burglar in jail?
Gavin.
I didn't know you were moonlighting in larceny, right?
Gavin.
There's something I have to ask you. Can I steal your stuff? The answer is no. My apologies, but there's not much I care to discuss. Vera Misham hasn't received her verdict yet. You follow me, Gavin?
Gavin is so fucking evil. I mean, he's already a murderer. Also, this is not the same Gavin as Prosecutor Gavin. This is his brother, the defense attorney Gavin. This is Christoph. Not the band member. There are no known survivors of Atriniquin poisoning. But it never hurts to hope. Okay, I'll be leaving now then. Right, wait. Yeah, Gavin? Would you mind leaving that letter? It's private. Oh, sorry. Forgot I had it. Many thanks. Oh my fucking god! You absolute... Oh, you had a camera in there the whole time!
We've seen all the clues in this case. Clues I've gathered over 7 long years. Now it's time. Every story has an ending. We've come to the final chapter, the final trial. Find the truth. You're the only one who can.
Oh my God, Phoenix. Holy shit. Okay. As much as I disliked that section for its use of stupid fucking time travel moments, dear God, that was really well written. Time travel aside, like, dear God. Getting to control Phoenix again was a really nice treat. I enjoyed it quite a bit. But now we have almost all the answers. The only things that are up in the air is what happened to Trucy's mom, who is the father of Apollo, and why the fuck did Gavin do all of this? Because, dear God, we have some crazy shit to do here, y'all. Apollo is the older brother of Trucy. Yeah, Apollo's the older brother of Trucy. So that means that we need to uncover all of those things in the final this last trial day or whatever it is. So prime suspect is gonna be like, once we get Gavin on the stand to testify, this whole case is gonna be blown wide open. And he is the especially since that would also mean it was Gavin who caused Phoenix to lose his attorney badge in the first place. What in the hell is his motive behind all of this? Because him killing the current husband of Trucy would be interesting. Okay, there's two people that I really need to get to testify in this case. And that's Gavin himself and Thalasia. Or Teresia. Theresia? Either way. Those are the two people we need an actual fucking dialogue from. Because this is kept in the family. Oof. They dumped a lot of shit on us there. Like, a lot of shit on us there. But one question it doesn't ask is, why specifically did Drew Misham have paintings of Apollo, or like sketches of all of Apollo's cases? There is no fucking shot that Drew Misham is Apollo's dad, right? No. Maybe? We don't know his hair color. His hair color might have been blue. Oh, God. Could this all be one big family outing? Oh, no. Oh, God. Well, whatever the case may be. Oh boy, here we go. We have... Whatever the case may be, we'll be attempting to start unraveling this mess on Friday. Hope to see you all there, and it's good to be back streaming. That being said, I will be starting a new series on Wednesday. Keep your eye out for any sort of stuff about it, because it'll be something new. It'll be something different for me. So keep your eyes open, and I'll see you all on Wednesday for something a little bit different. Maybe you forgot, maybe you remember. Who knows? But with that being said, let's call it a fucking stream, folks. Because holy shit. Let's go find someone to raid on Twitch. Oh my god. Let's go throw you at Amori. Ooh, well, take care, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your night. I am going to go relax. And definitely not make another model. It's a lie, I might. So anyway, take care, everybody. Have a fantastic night. See you all then. Bye-bye.